Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is basically going to be a status update video, and I'm trying this out in a slightly different way than I usually do, because normally, I use this microphone. It's a very nice microphone. It's beautiful. I love it. Oh yeah, by the way, it is the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB. Because it's powered by USB and all that stuff. I think I'm going to make a separate video at some point about, how I do my stuff and everything like that. Probably not how I capture the video, because I'd have to get everybody to promise to use their powers for good and not evil. Not to mention, that might be a little scary. Yeah, but anyway, I will do, generally my setup and everything, because it'd just be fun too, I guess. And everything. But anyway, the real thing I kind of wanted to talk about is, basically, what are my immediate plans for the future? Because, obviously, Season 4 is no more! It's over! It's all over! Obviously, what do I do now? Well, first thing I plan on doing, the first thing I do plan on doing is I'm going to do a good review of the season finale, because there's no way I am going to do an afterthought review for the season finale. It definitely warrants a decent, good review, but I might take my time in doing that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, probably all weekend, and hopefully get it done by then, during the weekend, because, my problem is I am working a full-time job, but my job is not exactly what I call unstressful. Being a programmer is cool, but it also is pretty hard sometimes. And as I like to say, by the time I come home, my issue points have all been used up for the day. So sometimes the last thing I want to do when I come home is do a whole bunch more work. And this is why I applaud Dr. Wolf, because he's got an incredible work ethic. He's working a full-time job too, and he gets it done. So good for him. And but anyway, yeah. So I want to do one thing at a time and finish that one thing and hopefully get it done. So I'm gonna do definitely a season. I like to do a review of the season finale and probably also do a review of the season in general. That one I might do a little bit more quote unquote casually, because I'm sure I'll talk about a lot of things and I have to go and get a lot of images and it'll take time. And the problem is time is one of the few things I don't really have a whole lot of. And oh dear, yeah, I think I have even less issue points and everything like that. I like making these videos, but they often are a lot of work and they take a lot of time. And unfortunately, the only time I have to commit serious amounts of time is unfortunately during the weekend, and there's just a lot of stuff. So yeah, I want to definitely try to get one thing done at a time and get that one thing out of the way, rather than having 10 things I want to do all at once. So yeah, to finish, so those are the first two things I tend to do is to do, basically wrap up season 4 and put it to bed. And then maybe put myself to bed. But anyway, yes. The next is obviously the shorts. I haven't done, because they're short and they shouldn't take that long. I mean, maybe I'll do one, probably sometime during the weekend, sometime maybe in the evening or something like that. Because, they look fun, they look interesting. Unfortunately, I've seen the ending clips of some of them and stuff in other people's videos, so I have a feeling I know what they're about, so but I haven't actually seen them yet, so that'll still be cool. Yes, and then the other things I want to do is probably get more focus on videos. There's some other focus on topics that I kind of wanted to do during season 4, but just basically didn't decide to do them for whatever reason, like the battle between Celestia and Nightmare Moon, and how what we see is what we're told in the storybook at the beginning of the show is very different from what actually happened, and why I think that is. The others are, so there's probably a couple of things. I probably might do a couple videos on the season finale, like how Celestia's plan doesn't make sense and what I think they should have done, but stuff like that, I don't know. I haven't yet decided what I'm going to include in my the finale review, if I'm going to include all of that in that one video, or should I just say, oh, this is what I thought of this episode and stuff, and I'll say, oh, maybe I'll leave that in another video. I think I want to do one video. What is Blue Star doing during the finale? sadly, it's mostly being unconscious like all the other ponies. That's why that made me kind of depressed. There's nothing more Blue Star any pony can't do except be defeated and lay unconscious on the floor. But oh well. Again, I like getting involved with my OC and what I think what he would do, and yes, by extension, what I would want to do, what I think I would do during an episode. I think, yeah, most likely, what would I want to do during an episode like that if I was actually in it. But anyway, enough of that. That can be kind of creepy a little bit, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, I want to try to keep those things separate so the people who don't care don't have to listen to it, and people who do care can watch it and stuff like that. And because it's just fun. Again, I started this channel because I want to talk about things that I want to talk about and stuff. And I think I'm going to try to get more into that. I mean, it's very important to know why are you doing this. It's because otherwise it's just a second job. And trust me, you don't want a second job. Yeah, so yeah, again, but I think I'm going to try to take my time with the season finale review and hopefully get that done and hopefully do it good. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, I think the last thing that I want to do in the immediate future, eventually after I get all these other things done, is, so probably not quite so immediate future, is definitely get back into doing Comrack videos, going back all the way back to season 1. Man, that'll be really weird to go back to season 1 after everything that's happened in season 4. That'll be so weird. But it'll be kind of nice. I definitely miss the fun that the old seasons had and everything. And I think I'm just going to leave that there before I make this video even more longer than it already is. I definitely have to do my best to make these videos shorter and get to the point. So that might be something revolutionary I might do for the my review of season 4 and of the of specifically of the finales. I might actually write a script for that one. It just simply takes time to write scripts, and I find that sometimes it seems like it takes less time to just go for it, just in front of the camera and talk. But then editing out all the mistakes later takes a little bit longer to deal with. Anyway, enough of that. But yeah, I mean, yes, the word Comrack, commentary / reaction video came about basically because, yes, I've seen all the episodes of My Little Pony before, so yes, they're not actually reaction videos per se. I mean, they're definitely not blind reaction videos. I mean, some shows I practically know by heart and everything, and this is not one of those shows just yet. It's getting close, but not there yet. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's difficult. It's hard to defend that. Yeah, they're not actually true reaction videos, which is why I try to label them as commentary / reaction videos. And I must admit, because yes, people are going to be more looking for reaction than they are for commentary, so that's why they're in the title. But yeah, I mean, it's not totally a not reaction video either. It's not like I know the line before they're gonna say it, or I know exactly the thing that's gonna happen now and stuff. Some shows I know that. This is not one of them just yet. But anyway, enough of that. But yeah, I want to go back to season 1, finish off season 1, then go on to season 2, and possibly do requests. I mean, now that I have the DVDs for season 3, I can go and do basically, I mean, obviously I've done all of season 4, so I can basically do any episode in the show, but don't tell Hasbro. Well, that's another video I plan to make on the Hasbro paradox and stuff, and how I think that situation with Hasbro and people and them taking down videos and like my kind of videos is, I think, dramatically changed. All I'm gonna say is that I think if I made these videos last year, my channel would probably be dead. But now it's perfectly fine. Everything's fine. That's cool. And I think it's going to stay that way. So, yes. So, yes. So I could never do a short one of these. Because I have a lot to say and a lot to think about. I must have been my problem. I'd love to do all these things, but I can't. I can only do one thing at a time, and I have to really do my best to get these things off of the to-do list and onto the done list. Which means I just simply have to sit and just get to work. But yeah, so So yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do this week. I'm gonna start by trying to get the season 4 finale review. Hopefully started, hopefully done, and everything, and hopefully do a decent job of that and everything like that, and then move on from there. Possibly do maybe one or two of the shorts over the course of the weekend and everything like that. And then eventually, I think, and probably maybe a week or two or now, probably get back into season 1 Comrade videos. Or if people want specific episodes that I haven't already done, to go do those and stuff like that. I mean, like I didn't do most of. I think I only did a few. I only did the 2-parter. I think Magic Jewel. And obviously the Magical Mystery Cure from season 3. Everything else in season 3 is open and everything like that. Pretty much same situation for season 2. Season 1 was almost done, but missed. Curses, missed. Oh well. So yeah, if you have a specific episode of any of the seasons you want me to go do, maybe I'll consider doing that. If anybody has any specific focus on topics that you might want me to talk about, that would be kind of interesting. I like that. That's cool. Sometimes that works out. It's like, that's an interesting topic. I wouldn't have thought of doing that one, but that's cool. I want to do that. Because sometimes, yeah, it's like, I'm not sure what I want to do because I want to do it all. Sometimes it's nice to say, go do that. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So I do like getting bad suggestions. It does sometimes help. But yeah, I think I just maybe. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I forgot. Blue Star 3. It's like I almost forgot about that. It's another thing. Unfortunately, I think this time I actually have to sit down and write that. But I think I figured out why I couldn't get into the zone before. I might have been able to fix that issue. So we shall see. So yeah, that'll obviously be something. To do, but yeah, I think I want to get a number of these other projects out of the way first, and then move on to that at some point. So yeah, so that was a very disjointed, very unfocused video, which is unfortunately what happens when you do things in rambling formats. Which now that season 4 has obviously come to a close and everything's calming down with that, and maybe I should start doing that more often, actually writing scripts and everything, because it obviously you have. Season 4, it was appropriate to do things in like a week to get a review out before the next episode, but now that it's over with, it's not such a big deal that maybe I'll take the time to write a script and all that stuff. I guess I kind of want your thoughts on that. Is the way I do videos in my sort of rambling format okay, or would it be better for me to go do scripts and things of that nature or whatever? And if you have any suggestions of how I can make this channel better or do anything like that, it's like, please leave comments below and everything like that. So I think I'm gonna end this now before this gets much longer, because I really don't mean for these to be so long, but I must admit I do like just sitting in front of the camera and talking sometimes. And I appreciate for people who actually stay and listen. Yeah, so thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and everything, and for watching my content and everything, and hopefully onwards and upwards, and hopefully to see you soon. So anyway, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.